The very first feature premiere of MLB the Show 22 dropped today, and we got our first real new information regarding the game and a brand new mode coming to it with co-op mode. I'm sure you've seen a lot of talk about it so far, but in the first feature premiere, they really dove into the details of it, and we got our first information truly regarding it. We will be able to play it during the tech test tomorrow as well. If you haven't downloaded the tech test, be sure to go to your console's in-game store, search MLB 22. You should see the tech test pop up there. You can download it right now, hop in and play offline. And at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, the tech test servers will go live. We will be able to do the co-op mode within that. So I will be live on Twitch as soon as that drops tomorrow. The link to that down in the description below. If you want to come by, swing by, see what the co-op mode is looking like in MLB the Show 22. We'll get our first hands on that. Now, what they showed us today was a little bit more of an advanced build for co-op mode, but we got a lot of information. We got a lot of questions answered regarding it. I will say though, out the gate, obviously very early rendition and first real look at this co-op mode, something we had never seen before in MLB the Show. So do expect it to change and adjust over time throughout both this year and in future iterations. SDS is of course always adjusting and changing things, so definitely expect changes to this mode as we go. Also, as I know it's something that's been asked a lot regarding the co-op mode, you will be able to play with your friends in the full release of the game, but you will not be able to play against them. So you can party up with your friends and head into 2v2 or 3v3, but you will not be able to set up a play versus friends kind of exhibition sort of scenario where you are playing against specific people. Hopefully we see that change. It was mentioned that that is something that is possibly going to be changed down the line, but at least on launch out the gate, not going to be able to match up against your friends with the co-op mode. Definitely a little disappointing for me on that front, but again, hopefully something that's changed as we go. So as we go through here, we can see the lineup screen taking place. And if you see in that top left-hand corner of your screen, we have MLB-Dev1. That is the account name, and they have the C next to their name. That is representing the captain. Every time you load into a co-op game, 2v2, 3v3, whoever initializes the game will be the captain of that game. They're going to make all the decisions regarding substitutions, bullpens, pitchers, things of that nature. They kind of handle the game and what's going on. So we see our first little look here at the gameplay. This is a 3v3, so we're seeing all three perspectives of the three players within the game. And if you notice in the top left hand corner of the gameplay screen, we kind of have three little icons with each player. That red one at the top, of course, that is the captain. And as you can see, it's highlighting the pitcher's mound. You can see a lot better here. It's highlighting the pitcher's mound, and that's showing you, hey, this is the pitcher for this inning. We can see the blue is in highlighting the infield. That is the player that is controlling the infielders. And then the yellow is, of course, controlling the outfielders. Now, this does change every inning as well. So if you played a 9-inning game, first inning, player 1 will pitch, and then it'll go to the second player, then the third player, and it will keep rotating through the players. You'll keep rotating through those positions as the game goes on. Every inning, every 3 outs, you'll be switching through that. So everybody will pitch. You won't be able to set it up where one person does all the pitching, one does all the hitting, etc., etc. Everyone is going to have to pitch, play the outfield, and play the infield. Now, on the hitting side of things, you are simply going to be alternating every batter at that point, and then you'll be controlling the base runners that you hit with. So if I hit a single with a player, I will then be controlling that base runner, and every batter will alternate. If you end up in a bases loaded scenario, it changes a little bit then, as of course you have the 3 batters on. Same with the 2 player as well. You can control multiple runners at some points in there, but essentially for hitting, every other batter you will be switching, or every 3 batters if you're playing in the 3v3. So again, on the defensive side of things, every inning you're going to alternate between pitching, infield, and outfield. 2v2 would be pitching and defense. And then on the hitting side of things, every batter will either alternate players or be every 3rd batter will be the new player. It's definitely an interesting way to set it up, and I do like that. No matter what you're doing within the team, you are going to have to do everything. Everyone's going to have to be able to pitch. Everyone's going to have to field. Everyone's going to have to be able to hit. I do think I like that setup because that really results in a situation where the whole team is having to contribute. It's not just one person dominating and carrying the entire game. Plus, imagine the moments you're playing with your best friends. You and your buddy have pitched 8 lockdown innings, and then he goes out and one of your other friends or your partner that you're playing with goes out and sells the game in the 9th inning, blows the lead with a bad pitching performance, the opportunity's there to start yelling at them and have a good time. I'm here for that. Or on the vice versa. Maybe you got a buddy that you've been hard carrying through co-op and they just hit a walk-off home run with the bases loaded. That's going to create some awesome, hyped up, super sick moments. I'm excited for everybody to be able to have to do everything. And I'm excited to get my hands on this tomorrow during the tech test. I'm going to be playing it up a lot. Now, even when not pitching, you are going to have some influence on the pitch. As you can see in that left screen, just for a little bit there, some pitch suggestions popped up. So the pitcher can actually ask for some suggestions. And as the other players in the game, you can then go in and offer your suggestions. Just a little bit of way for you to have some influence and impact of what's happening, so you don't feel entirely helpless when you're not pitching on the defensive side of things. You can still have some impact of what is going on. Also, as well, they have implemented a brand new communication system. We don't know if this is going to be available outside of this, but we can see that one of the players was then just recommending that his teammate that had gotten a hit steal. There's also a full communication wheel you can pop up to send out emojis, some very quick text. If y'all have ever played Rocket League, something similar to that where you can quickly send out some preset text, little things like that to be able to communicate with your teammates. Again, if you're matching up with random opponents, you're going to want to be able to communicate with your teammates. Tell them, hey, a fastball's coming. Maybe look for the changeup. Think about stealing. Hit the second, hey, we need a fly ball. As well as the communication wheel, you will just have straight voice comms as well. So if you're in a party with your friends, you can hop into game chat. And if you're partnered up with people you know or randoms and you want the ability to communicate them with your microphone, you will have the ability to do that. But if you're not real comfortable doing that, maybe your teammates aren't communicating via microphone, you do have the communication wheel to be able to talk to your teammates, which that's going to be really important. And I think it's going to make it a much better experience for playing with random teammates. Definitely one of the biggest concerns I had going into this was the ability to play with random teammates. Definitely seems like something that will be helped out by that. But again, we don't know if that'll expand outside of this co-op mode. So maybe there'll be voice comms in straight Diamond Dynasty ranked seasons, BR, or some sort of chat wheel. That would be interesting. I don't know how well received that would be. We've seen already a lot of toxicity with PSN and Xbox messaging. So having an in-game ability to do that, not so sure how that would be implemented and how that would play out, but certainly a possibility that we see this year. Now, it is not just in casual modes either. It will be in Diamond Dynasty. So 2v2, 3v3 squatting up will be available in Diamond Dynasty. You can see here the players going through. We got the Ryan Howard and the Morneau going through and selecting his players. In 2v2, you and your teammate will each bring 6 cards to formulate 12 members of your squad. In the 3v3 setting, everybody's going to bring 4 cards. So 12 players of your team in the co-op mode will be from your binders. So you'll be able to combine binders with your friends to squad up in the co-op mode. The rest of the team is then going to be filled out by some live series silver players. Also, real quick, we got a look at the new live series diamond card art, which is absolutely fire. We can see it on the Buxton and the Josh Hader there. Absolutely fire. I love that background with the DD kind of in there in the shape of a diamond that they have working with. Big fan of that. And as you can see, each player here is bringing 6 cards to the team. They will combine these 2 squads and then of course go hop in and match up against opponents. As of this point right now on launch, there won't be any rewards tied to the co-op mode in Diamond Dynasty, but they did mention in the dev stream that is something that would possibly change down the line if it is well received, with some adjustments to the mode as they gain feedback and what they change to the mode. It's being well received and people are enjoying it and playing it. Definitely a possibility of adding Diamond Dynasty rewards, cards, packs, stubs, etc., things like that to a possible program path within co-op. I think I would definitely be excited for that. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Do y'all want rewards in Diamond Dynasty tied to this co-op mode? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think. There it is, though. That is our first look at the co-op mode. 2v2, 3v3, play now settings with real teams and in the Diamond Dynasty as well. Again, be able to play that tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Tech test servers are going live and play it then. I will be playing it as soon as it goes down. And let me know in the comments what y'all are thinking about co-op. Y'all gonna be vibing with co-op? Y'all think it is a dub? Are y'all gonna be playing some? maybe something you're not too interested in. What are some things you'd like to see possibly changed to it, added to it from what we know so far? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, if y'all enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. All the MLB 22 information we will be on top of, we will be giving to you. Until next time, though, I'll catch y'all around.